Hello and welcome to the Audio Jungle Podcast, the show where the guests are my friends and my friends are the viewers. Today my guest is someone who's recently made a return into the world of Boof and Wumbio. You'll know him from things like Boof Camping, Cock Island Part 1, and Robert Lost in Tokyo. Hello and welcome, Tim Pontes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and I'm welcomed.
I'm glad you're welcomed. How are you doing this fine day? Or fine night as we record this?
This night, feeling pretty good. Just got off of my my racing team.
Nice. What'd you guys do?
And stuff like that. So today I was prepping for a infusion layup for the body panels of our car.
Mm-hmm.
So I was prepping some samples to test in the Cal Poly labs. So.
Nice. And for anyone who doesn't know, this isn't a real race car, right?
No, okay. Well,
this is a toy.
It's a real race car. Why do you think it's not real? That's such
you've described it like a toy.
It's not a toy, bro.
You've described it like it's this little thing that you can kick around with your feet.
No. Listen.
Can you sit in it?
Yeah, you can sit in it, and you can like flip in it. Yeah. There's people. I'll send you some clips of people of our car flipping.
Is it? So it's a fully drivable race car.
Yeah, it's got 4-wheel drive and everything.
Is there a track on campus?
So we go to not on campus. We use Cuesta, ironically. We go to your guys' backyard.
Oh, and, our backyard. That's all we're good for. It's just breaking cars.
Literally. So you know where your airfield's at?
No.
Okay, well, it's on the
I don't like that school.
West side of your campus.
Okay.
On the west side of your campus, you have a little airfield area, and it's kind of like hilly. So we set up some tire tracks and there's other stuff as little obstacles, and we drive over them.
Nice. So this is like a full Forza's race car.
Pretty much, except for it's like the off-road version.
Okay.
So we also have a Formula team, and they essentially are like the F1, just like miniature, but you still like drive it at speeds up to like 70 to 80.
Right.
I like turn stuff. It's hella dope.
That's pretty cool.
As the kids would say.
Can anyone ride in the race car, or do you have to have like a permit or something?
No, you don't need. I mean, I think you need your driver's license, but I mean,
okay, because it doesn't go like I don't know. Does it go race car speeds?
Yeah, you could definitely die if you fuck up.
Oh, okay. You guys just don't. You guys go like 60, 70.
They also, like, SAE's super good about safety and stuff. So we've got like 6-point harnesses. There's certain things that you can't do, like you can't modify your engine directly.
Okay.
So there's lots of things they do to make it more safe.
You should just do it anyways. See what happens. What are they gonna do?
That's what we do with the cars after the competitions. Then it's like free game.
Oh, nice.
It's technically state property, but I mean, are they really going to notice?
Yeah, do they really? Yeah, the closest thing I've ever come to doing that was in middle school. We built a car with a balloon, and the air of the balloon would send the car forward.
Now, see, that's a car. That's like a toy. That would be a toy.
That is less than a toy. That is like that is like 18th century, like handmade, like in like your old pa's garage toy.
That's like what a fucking boy from Winnie the Pooh would play with.
Christopher Robin and his balloon Yeah. That kid has schizophrenia. For sure.
I always thought Winnie the Pooh was a crack addict or something, like a heroin addict.
Well, there's that
honey.
There's that thing, right? They're all based off of like a thing.
That's not helpful.
Have you not heard of that? No. They're based off like
based off a thing. What?
They're all based off like disorders or like addictions or something. Like Pooh, like Pooh's like you. I think you were right. Pooh's like drug addiction because he wants the honey all the time, and then like the rabbit's like OCD or something, and then
what is the tiger?
Probably like ADD or something. And then what's it, Eeyore? He's depression. So they're all like a thing, I guess. I don't know what what is it?
Eeyore lose his tail?
Yeah.
Is he handicapped too?
Well, they're all stuffed animals. He doesn't really lose it. They just pin it back on. Have
I didn't know this.
Have you seen Eeyore?
I remember the sad faces of Eeyore. I don't remember.
I remember.
I mean, I haven't met him recently. I couldn't tell you how his day was.
And then I don't know what is it? The kangaroo. I don't know what disorder that thing is supposed to invoke, but I think they all have a thing. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, no clue.
Yeah.
Zero clue.
Anyways, Anyways, we start all these off with a single question of how did we meet? So how did we meet, Timothy?
Writer. I think.
You wanna elaborate a bit?
I think it was you went to middle school with me with Ryder, correct?
Yeah, which I had no clue I went to middle school with you at all. I don't remember. Did I hang out with you? Did I see you at all?
I think I knew of you. I don't think we ever really talked. It was more of a friends of friends situation.
Yeah.
But hey. So basically starting around 8th grade year, I was hanging out more with Ryder and John and Ben, just at lunches or whatever. And I think through that, kind of our exposure to each other.
Yeah.
I guess in proximity.
Yeah, we were.
Some of his stories about the people he knew is crazy though.
Who, that
especially
Ryder?
early Ryder, yeah.
Ryder still knows crazy people. Ryder is like the king of. This is a good thing. If Ryder's listening, Ryder, I love you. This is a good thing. You're like king of the homeless. You're like king of the. You're like king of like. Homeless. You're like Peter Pan. You're like king of the Lost Boys.
What was that guy from John Wick, the homeless guy, but that like secretly controlled like the underground. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just saw this a bit ago. I remember a homeless guy being one of the agents. I don't remember him being in control. Like the bird guy. Yeah, the guy with the bird. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's Ryder. Yeah.
Just secretly undercover. Can you imagine if he was?
That'd be crazy. Undercover? I wouldn't be that surprised.
It's actually just a psyop mission.
I feel like it'd make a little sense. Yeah.
Dude. That would explain some things.
Yeah, but we met. Yeah, okay. So we knew about each other in middle school, and then I don't think we met till like one time at Ryder's house when you were in town. I met you briefly.
For D&D or whatever.
Yeah. But then I didn't really start hanging out with you till you came back to go to college here. And do you remember what you said to me the first day we hung out?
No.
This was crazy.
No.
You're evil. You said, "Are you like this all the time?"
Actually, I remember that actually.
That's so mean for no reason. I just met you and you
I was just shocked. You were just like a little puppy.
And a little puppy? What does that mean?
I'm used to hanging around people who are like not
boring
or unentertaining. Well, yeah, okay.
Who are boring and build toy cars. Yeah.
No, I'm just used to people not being excited about every single thing. It was actually kind of cool because it made me look around more. I think
it made you. Okay.
But it's still like, oh look, a tree.
It made you more alright. I wasn't going, oh look, a tree. I never got to that point.
You know, like the Elder Scrolls, you discover a new town, but except for it's like environment. Just look at that funny looking person right there.
Just are you like this all the time? Whoa. And there was no joking tone either. You just said it straight and then moved on.
Well, I think it was to Robert that I said it, and I think he understood.
That's worse. That's worse. You just whispered it. No, then why would it be you and not is he like this all the time? And that's worse if you just whispered it to my other friend.
Was it like? Well, I didn't know how close you and Robert were either, because when I left AG, to my knowledge, Robert semi hung out with you guys, but mostly online.
Yeah, we didn't start hanging out with him outside of like online till I don't know, like senior year maybe. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So from my perspective, you're like this friend of a friend who's now also a friend of a friend, and now that I know more than the thing about like the more you know about a person, the more you don't think they're as cool.
Yeah, I guess
basically something like that. But,
like any rapper ever, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Or like Dream.
But
I feel like Dream showing his face to the world just ruined. I mean, he wasn't great to
Not
begin with,
skunked.
but like everyone
Not
was
skunked.
like, yeah. But everyone at first was like, Dream,
Not worth it.
Dream's his speed runs, he's cool, and then he showed his like his troll face, and then everyone hated on him forever after that. It just ruined his image.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better not to let that out. But it's cool that you were able to be yourself so easily around people that
Thanks.
you weren't used to.
And
I was just shocked. I was like, oh.
no, you act
You
like
get
I
it.
was the outsider in that. You were the outsider. You were the visitor in that scenario.
Oh.
I knew everyone. You knew one person there, and then you
Yeah.
talked shit about me to them.
Yeah, some deep trauma. No, from my perspective though, I'm like returning that town, right? Robert's a good friend, right? So from my perspective, it was, oh yes, this other guy.
Who
Oh,
can
yes.
I?
I think it also was kind of meant like, oh hey, you don't have to like be this excited. I think it was also meant to be like that, but it still came out rude.
That's still so mean. Imagine saying that. Would you say that to like anyone else? Would you say that to a girlfriend? If your girlfriend was excited about something you didn't care about at all, would you just go, "Are you like this all the time?" Or like, you don't have to be this excited.
If she was like a goddamn puppy, like 24/7, that's just a lot. Well, in terms of like, wow, what's this? I gotta check it out, which is okay. It's cool.
We
But,
were
like,
we were at a stimulating place. We were on an adventure.
We were at a traffic stop. What do you mean? And you're like, look at that funny guy. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
sometimes I feel like you just say that to stimulate conversation, which is okay.
It's because I'm bored and I'm like, okay. Well, also people look fucking funny all the time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
People look
I agree.
weird. It's funny.
Yeah, it's good to call them out on it. They look weird, I guess. But
But I don't do it to their face. I don't go up to them and go, "Are you like this all the time?"
it wasn't the first thing I said to you.
It wasn't the first
like 5
thing.
or 10 minutes.
5 or 10.
I was like, damn, 5 or 10 minutes of going, aha, look at that funny.
That's
Aha, look at that funny.
no.
Then I was kind of like, uh-oh, poor guy.
Poor guy. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm content with how I am.
I felt like you were abused. That's why you were like, oh.
What? What are you talking about?
No?
I was abused, so I
thought you were bullied as like a small child.
yeah, but like
that was my
everyone
initial
was.
impression.
That's not
I
abuse. And that's also not a reason for me to be excited about stuff.
No, but like you know how like sometimes people overcompensate. Not that you
what
were
do you-
overcompensating. Like
You're digging
just
such a
trying to
big
make
hole
up
for yourself here. What?
That's what we do.
What
we
do you-
dig.
We dig. What do you mean?
dig.
Explain, elaborate.
Like you know how within the first 10 seconds you can kind of get a gist of who someone is.
Yeah.
So my initial, based on your appearance, my expectation of you
Oh no.
was not a puppy. I was like, oh, okay, he's like a chill dude. He's just gonna be, and then it was like a puppy, and it was jarring.
It was jarring.
I think that's why.
Well, my first impression was this guy's
Face
cool,
isn't
and then you go, "Are you like this all the time?" I'm like, "This guy's a dick."
That's fair. That's fair.
No, you're all right.
It's pretty mean. No, but like, I had a lot of friends who also got bullied growing up, and so a lot of them would compensate by kind of being kind of not extra, but in that tier.
I guess I know what you mean, but no, I've been like this since forever, literally forever.
See, I wouldn't know that though.
Yeah, Ryder, I've known him since like 3rd grade. He'll say first, but it's 3rd, and no, I've always been the exact same, better or worse. but yeah.
See, I wouldn't have known that. So, from my impression, in my experience, I would have been like, okay, hopefully this guy's okay.
Well, yes, Tim, for your thanks for caring so much. I am okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. What?
Now that we got that off our chest.
Now we got. I literally don't care. but okay.
It's just kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, Okay, here's my next question for you, because little is known, I feel, about you in general. I feel like
Yeah, nobody asked.
you're like the Dalai Lama. You're like harder to get on than like the president to get on this show. It is like
Well-
impossible to get in contact with you.
Well, I don't like chatting through Snapchat,
Why?
so because it's
It's
an app that
It-
forces you to scroll, bro. Like, why do I want
What?
it? Why do I want
You
it?
s-
Okay, what
you
about Snapchat is better than messages?
because it saves your storage. It doesn't take up storage, and it deletes whatever you send. So you don't. There's
No,
no
it
like.
doesn't. It doesn't delete it. It just goes to a different server.
Yeah, but it's like your friends can't have it. I don't care if fucking like some Indian guy working at Snapchat has my information on this. No, because he's not gonna like rat me out to like my high school about like a dick pic, but you guys would. So the only thing I care about is you guys having stuff, which you don't.
Why would you send a dick pic?
I didn't. I'm saying that's why people use Snapchat.
Actually, we don't talk about Snapchat.
No, that's why people use Snapchat is so they're like there's no trace and it's just it saves storage. Those are the two main reasons.
I mean, you could always just get another phone and just take a picture from there.
What? What are you talking? What does that have to do with anything?
No, I mean, I'm
Taking
saying
a-
like if
what?
you truly wanted privacy, just don't do stupid shit.
Oh, like have a burner phone to do stupid shit on?
Well,
That's still
I know
your
that,
phone.
but-
That's still like has a history linked to you. It's like no, why do you use iMessage? You said it's scrolling? You scroll on both iMessage and
You know why?
Snapchat. What do you mean?
you know why?
Why?
iMessages doesn't make me open it up. It just appears. All right, it's so seamless. It's just bam. All right, Snapchat. I open it up. I gotta wait for it to load. I ain't doing that shit. Then
Like-
I gotta click on the chat. There's like 1,000 different chats. Motherfucker, just give me the iMessages. And it's also because I don't have notifications on Snapchat. That's
I-
mostly why.
Right, well, just turn them on. That's your fault then. That's not.
But the Baja chat is the only reason I have Snapchat now, and it's literally like every 5 minutes someone posts something.
The Baja
and
chat. I'm
it
not
would-
even in that. I don't even know what that is.
For racing.
Oh,
Baja
okay.
racing.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll agree with you on this one thing. I like the layout of iMessage more. It's cleaner and like and the only thing like Snapchat scares me of like I'm gonna send like my ass or just like a weird blurry like 2-second
Are you
video.
taking pictures of your ass?
No, I don't know, because I go on the toilet and I look on my phone and I'm scared I'm
That's
gonna
fair,
like, yeah. So I don't want like a toilet reveal or a fucking. I don't want.
Dick reveal.
It's
Your camera just turns on.
yeah, and then it sends it to like
Wild.
everyone in like your like high school or whoever you have friended. So I'll give you that. It's like it's safer and cleaner in that way on iMessage, but it saves your storage and all of your friends use it, so you should just get with
All my
it.
friends have iPhones too.
Yeah, I know, but they're all using Snapchat.
we
so
ain't got no green check mark.
you're the old man using iMessage while everyone else is moving with the times.
All right, I never got into the little filtered faces or
You
whatever.
don't need to use
so
the
I-
filter to text on it.
It was kind of funny. I finally started going through them, and I was sending my sister all these like pictures of the silly faces, and she's like, "Tim, this is not funny. This is you should have gone through this years ago."
Were you 5 when you did that? How old were you? Was this
Like,
recent? Or
literally 2 months ago.
did you just discover that Snapchat? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's like been its thing since like day one.
I mean, why would I swipe like all the filters before? Like, I would just like take a picture of Robert and I fishing, and that was my only memory from like 3 years ago. I just had it in there. You tell me,
You're
"Oh,
like
save that to
you're
your
like an
memories."
old
I was like,
Victorian. You're like an old Victorian family. You have one photo of your friendship with your best friend, and that's it. And you didn't know. What do you mean you didn't? That's like it shows
I
them
didn't use
all. I know, but it like displays it there. If I open the app right now, it's not hard to
You
realize
have
that
to
there's.
download the filters.
No, they're there. Okay, like I'm opening it up right now, and there's like a ghoul or like a troll. I did not download the troll filter onto
I didn't do that either.
No, I know.
Totally.
It's because they download automatically. That's what I'm saying. No, you don't
Doesn't
have.
that scare you?
No,
It's a roundabout argument.
I'm not scared of the fucking Android filter. There's a Coca-Cola baby filter. I'm not.
It just downloads onto your phone.
It's on the app. It's not like in your hard drive. I don't have the baby filter like linked to like my bank account. It's just in the app. What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of
Listen, I'd rather have Apple, because it already has all my information, have more of my information than Snapchat have some of my information.
I thought your whole
And
thing was
Apple
you didn't want it to have your information. What's the fear? Wait,
No, I don't want a lot of people to have my information.
They don't though. They have I mean, okay. They have your name and that's literally it. They don't even have a picture of you. They have a little emoji of you. That's it. Unless you, like I said, unless you accidentally like snap a picture of your dick, they don't have anything else of you. And that goes away. If you sent an iMessage to your mom or your fucking ding dong, that's there forever.
Why would you, okay, it's so much easier to accidentally send people pictures in Snapchat than iMessage. Like,
No,
if you're
I
sending
know.
pictures in iMessage,
No.
You actually have to be deliberate about it. In Snapchat, it's just one click and you can send it to them. I feel like it's way easier to send a dick pic than Snapchat.
Yo, it is, but but you're saying your fear is what, the emojis?
No. My fear is that I don't want to use it because it's a new thing. I use Pinterest instead, and I don't even really use Pinterest.
What do you use Pinterest for? Like, are you trying to figure out how to weave baskets? What are you, a 12-year-old girl? What are you doing? What are you using Pinterest for?
I followed my grandma on Pinterest. Yeah, like, Tim, you have to have these recipes. And it was when I was like 12. And I was like, all right, bet.
You're an old fart. You use it all. What? That didn't. How did that even come up? How did Pinterest even relate to either app we were talking about? Pinterest is nothing like iMessage.
It's social media.
Barely. It's like the least social media one ever. It's like.
No, it's not.
It's
exactly.
like,
that's why it's the best thing ever.
Okay, so you just don't like the social media aspect.
I don't like talking to people.
That's in both apps. That's in every form of. Exactly. That's in iMessage and Snapchat.
I don't text people either. You could ask Robert. We hardly ever actually talk to each other over text.
Do you call him on your like house phone in your wall?
No, if I want to talk to him, I'll call him. But other than that, we're just chill. Like, I don't need to bug him. Like, oh, how was your day, sweetie? Like, fuck him.
Like, fuck him. So, your best friend's your grandma on Pinterest. You don't like Snapchat because the filters scare you, I guess. I guess that's what we've come down to.
No, it's just like, why?
I feel like I feel like you're a man of like technicality in every form Snapchat, besides like the dick pic like scare, that in every other form Snapchat is superior to iMessage.
I think that's just propaganda.
We just listed all the ways.
I think you've been brainwashed.
How much of your iPhone?
You need to go to a camp.
How much of your iPhone storage is just filled up with old text messages?
None.
Of like,
you know why?
Because you don't text.
I have them delete. Because I have them delete.
Yeah, but Snapchat does it for you. You don't even have to do anything.
But I'd rather have a record of my messages if I actually wanted a message. Like, if I didn't want to delete them and I wanted to be like, oh shit, what was that family member's house that my mom sent me 3 weeks ago, but I forgot to save? Oh wait, I could search for it.
You can save stuff in Snapchat.
Have a search?
It has a save.
Have an easy way to search all your saved things? No.
You can go into, there's a photo thing, like there's saved photos.
But like saved inside the chat.
I don't know. Let me see.
Like, you could do that in iMessage.
You can do that. Like, I have Robert's address saved. Like, I have that right here. I'm looking at it. So you can do it. and also...
in Snapchat?
Yeah, in Snapchat.
Why don't you just add it to his contact?
Because it's right here. I don't know. And it's also... No, I have it on Google Maps, too, as like a
place of interest?
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, so I don't need it... You're like creating a government document of every friend you have on iMessage. You're planning something. That's why you use iMessage. You're trying to get as much dirt on everyone as you can.
Bro, the amount of info is crazy.
Oh wait, Robert.
I just got my mom's birthday onto my contacts.
I don't really know my mom's birthday either. I think it's like the 10th of October or something.
At least I know my mom's birthday. I was just saying I don't have it in my like
Oh,
contacts.
well,
the information.
oops. Okay, all right, let's move on from that nightmare.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, sure. Run me through a day in your life. What do you do? What do you do? I never hear about anything that happens to you or any like event.
Nobody asks.
Well, okay, I'm asking now. What do you do? What's run me through a day in the life of Tim.
Okay. I wake up, consume 5 eggs.
Okay, like
Take a shower.
do you hold on. slow your roll there. Do you cook the eggs or are you like muscle building, like just chugging them
I
through
usually
like
make like a little omelet.
Okay, with 5 eggs?
Dude, we go through so many eggs, my roommates and I. It's actually crazy. We buy a bunch of like basically 6 dozen of the Costco eggs that you can get in a big pack.
Jesus. So
Like a week.
So you make a big fucking omelet.
Yeah.
And then what?
Start off the day right. All right. And then put on some tunes. Then I go to class. And then I do homework in between classes.
Wait.
And
Are you a night showerer or are you a day shower?
Day.
Oh, do you
I just changed the sheets.
hold on. Do you shower after or before the omelet? When's the omelet taking place here?
After. I gotta get the food in me.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean you changed the sheets? What did that have to do with? Oh, like it's not dirty.
Oh, yeah. Every other day.
Every other. Jesus, what do you get up in those? What are you doing? You change them every other day?
Well, I don't want to go to bed with dirty sheets.
What do you? Okay, I feel like are you race carring? Are you working on your race car and then you're like hopping right?
Yeah, and I'm basically in class and then more work.
I would take a shower at night then if my day had like get covered in oil and work on a car. I would take a night shower and then you save the sheet process, no?
I mean, you're not always around oil and stuff.
I know, but like is that what you're getting dirty from, that you need to change your sheets every other day?
No, I just like sleeping in clean sheets.
But it gets that dirty that quick from just your general like soot?
No, I just like clean sheets.
All right, that seems a little excessive. But
it's kind of a dead conversation.
I'm just trying to figure this out. All right, so
how often do you wash your sheets?
Like once a week, 2 weeks.
That's cat.
What do you mean?
That's cat. I don't believe you do it once a week.
Okay, probably not once a week, like 2 weeks.
But
like I'm not getting that dirty. I don't know what you're doing that's like causing you to need to like you feel gross after 2 days of having sheets. I just like clean sheets. All right. So you're spending a lot of money on eggs and a lot of money on like cleaning detergent for your sheets, I guess.
No, I have like 3 pairs of sheets.
And you you like swap them out.
Laundry day. Yeah.
So in a week span, you go through 3 sheets almost, basically.
Yeah, just the sheets.
Damn. All right. So okay, you do that. You go to school.
Go to class. Yep. Learn some awesome physics.
Awesome.
And materials. Super awesome. And then I do my club thing, and then go home, and then hang out with roommates. And then more homework. And then die.
What does this hanging out entail with your roommates? What do you guys do? What do you get up to?
Mostly just cook. Mostly just cook dinner or watch some fight.
Make another omelet.
Like UFC or something.
Is everyone a cook in that house, or is there one designated guy who's kind of he's the main
everyone
chef?
Everyone can cook it up. We can all chef it up.
Nice.
We're pretty good with our hands.
Nice. And is that the one Nick was originally going to be in?
Yeah. He was originally supposed to be our Italian.
Dude, that would have been... he would have thrown the rhythm off of that whole room. In the best way. I feel like everything's very safe and organized in that house.
It is. We had exactly the right amount of like cutlery and plates and stuff. We had the exact right amount.
That's...
We didn't even coordinate that at all.
What do you mean the exact amount? Like each person has like 12 spoons to themselves?
No, yeah. Well, no. Each person has 2 forks, and 2 spoons and two. Like it's not like an excessive amount. Like we're not double dipping in terms of saucepans or crazy ass cutting boards or whatever.
Yeah. And then repeat the cycle, and that's a week in Tim's life.
That's pretty much an engineering student. That's pretty much
awesome.
That's probably why you don't see me that often at all, even now.
Busy man.
Just busy. Yeah.
How many hours is the racetrack club, or whatever you want to call it?
I mean, I put in around 20 to 25.
Oh, a week or not a day, right?
Week.
A week. Okay.
25 a day would be. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like I know people who I'll leave from the club in the afternoon, and then I'll go through my whole day and come back, and they'll be like still there. They'll be like, "Yeah, I have to miss this class. I have to design this, like whatever."
Damn.
Thing. Like it's being on racing actually lowers your grades. It's actually a proven fact.
I mean, I feel like any club, it'd take away from time for other stuff. So yeah,
but it's worth it to see cargo.
To see car flip and shit. Do you guys have protection at all when you drive these things, or are you just sending it? Do you have a helmet at least?
Them, though. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not just
a 6-point harness. You've got, obviously your chassis tubes have to be welded to a particular standard, so that they can withstand different forces. So it's not likely you're gonna die if you flip over. It just sucks for the front uprights or the rear uprights, because they're usually the first to get bent.
Crazy. I don't know what any of that meant, but all right.
Okay.
How was camping? Did you enjoy when we went camping?
To be honest, I was really psyched about camping, and then I was like, "Damn." Low key though, the location was kind of ass.
You looked like you were not having fun.
I was dead.
At all.
I was literally dead. It's because I kind of got sick, and then I was also like, damn. I was like, oh man, we're gonna do all these different things, and then we didn't.
We didn't do any of them because it was too damn hot.
And then we forgot firewood, and we're drawing. Yeah, and then it was hot, and then.
Well, you did pick the day. I want you to remember this. You were the setter. You were the one who put this trip in motion.
I was also upset because I was also working my summer job, I think, if you remember, and then at the exact time that I did camping, like 3 weeks before, literally 2 days later, they were like, "Hey guys, we're throwing this end of the year party with like everyone else a part of my job or whatever," and I was like, damn.
Oh, did you miss out because camping?
Well, yeah, because I was like, damn, I can't abandon camping.
Yeah.
Like I was psyched about it, but then I was like, oh shit. Now all my new friends are like, oh.
What was this party like? Was it just food, or was there an event?
No, it was like a lot. It was like shit got down at the party.
Shit got down in the tech lab. What was the summer job?
So I worked as a part of engineering possibilities in college, or EPIC. So essentially allows for people in middle school or high school to get an idea of what engineering is like. So we just teach them some of our courses and teach them some other skills and show them some concepts and stuff like that. And it's like a little camp they spend a weekend.
And how did shit go down at the middle school, high school camp?
No. With like the counselors and the staff.
Oh, okay. You know what I've always wanted to do is like be a camp counselor. I feel like that'd be really fun doing that with friends.
I feel like you'd like it.
I'd like it because it's like you do get like you don't have to like camp and you get to be a boss of something or someone, so you get to lead your little battalion of like 8 12th graders.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah. It was cool. We definitely did a lot of things that were kind of sketchy. Like, you putting away certain things, and of course you have to have a race, and that's good. It was good times.
Wait, like you're putting away boxes and someone goes, quick!
Remember what you guys did? You guys remember the flaming golf cart? What you guys did that? We basically did that.
The what? The flaming golf cart?
I'm trying not to say it on video, but...
Was there a golf cart on fire that I'm not remembering?
No.
What are you talking about?
The golf cart that you guys drove around?
Oh, the one with the flames on the side.
We basically did that. except for we were legally allowed to drive the golf carts.
Wild.
So we did what you guys did.
So, and awesome. Okay. So that was the type of shit you were missing out on, was golf carting around.
No, just like the end of the year party. That's it.
Okay.
It was just like an end of a chapter, I guess. And then I was like, damn.
I want to crash a party with everyone. I want to go to somewhere where
You
it's
should.
not meant to be at all, like a company party, and just eat their food and like win a prize and then leave.
I don't know if you do that. I mean, maybe you can come over St. Patrick's Day. There's some pretty wild ones if you want.
Oh, for like
We
party.
go.
I meant like a company party, not like a frat.
Oh,
Yeah, something like I want to
you ever
ruin
been
something
to a frat party?
civilized. No, I haven't. Well, I've been to house parties, and those I don't really care for those at all. They're kind of not my thing, but I don't know. A frat might be funny because they're like they have an ego and they have like money to like make it good. So like it might be like there's more effort than like just like a table of bottles and like half of them are roofied. It might be like a little more organized and cooler than that. So
do you get all your information on frats from movies?
yeah, but like I don't
That's
know. Like
fair.
I said, I've never
That's fair.
gone to one, so it's like.
Yeah, you should try it out. I mean, you're gonna try
Is
it
it?
out, obviously.
Yeah,
with
is
where you're
it
going,
different
but
than?
It's so different.
Okay,
It's cool. You gotta have, you're a sociable person. I think you'd like it.
I'm sociable around people I know, not people I don't know really. Like I have a strong
Really?
filter. Yeah.
You were very sociable when we met. as
Yeah,
we
but I don't
discussed
know.
earlier.
You were like a peer, I guess, so I didn't care
A
as
peer?
much. In the nicest way, I didn't really care. Like you weren't like authority over me. Like at my work, it's like I'm the most normal ass guy in the world, and it's just cause and like only recently have I like let like jokes slip through with like my coworkers because it's like I've worked there like almost 3 years, so it's like now I can get to know these people. But no, I outside of the friend group, I am so filtered. It's so normal.
That's so weird. I can't imagine you being filtered and reserved. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've
No,
ever
no
seen
one's ever seen it, and yeah,
it.
no,
Okay.
no one's seen it unless you see me like take a call from like my boss or something, which like I'll do that in the car sometimes, and that's like
Do you suck up to your boss?
no, I don't suck up, but I just like talk very normal and like professional to him. I'm not like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I guess. Like, I'm not like that. I'm like,
I think you and I should go to one of those frat parties or whatever during St. Patty's Day. I think we'd have fun.
that would be an interesting experience. What would we do? I don't know. That's why I don't like parties, is because it's just you just walk around and it's like like you literally.
That's objectively not true.
I don't.
There's lots of shit going.
Not
on.
a frat. Like I don't know. Not a frat maybe, but like the house parties I've been to, it's just like you're just with your buddy and you're in a.
Are you talking
sweaty...
about the house parties that the Shack throws as a group?
No. Like random house parties I've been to where like it's just random high school kids from like school that I know.
Probably because they haven't experienced college yet. Probably.
Yeah, but also I don't know. No, I mean like is a frat different from just walking around with your bud and like
a part of going to the party is socializing, right? Part of it is socializing through whatever stupid ass drinking game they got going. You know?
Yeah. The
It's
best
just-
thing I've seen was Caden hanging from the rafters of someone's garage as they had like a rave in there. That's like the coolest and funnest time I've had at a house party. But that was like a 5-second event and then it was back to nothing.
Oh. Yeah, it just depends on what you go to.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you also have to come in with expectations like, hey, I'm going to meet people. Hey, I'm going to participate. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to do beer pong or whatever.
If I went in with a more open, like, yeah.
You probably could do now. I think when first starting out, maybe a year or two ago, you weren't really into any types of like drinking
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah, I definitely
So
have
you
a
probably
better
would-
time
but
now.
You're probably better. Yeah. Because you
Yeah.
could more blend in, I guess.
Blend in, yeah. No, I never blend in. I'm for the worst ways. I'm like I'm never if I'm ever on a security camera and they're trying to track me down, or if like okay, here's an example. If I do something bad at work and they leave a Yelp review, it's never they have to wonder who it is that did that thing. if they're just like, the busser poured soap in my water and he didn't take it out. I didn't do that, but if I did, no, it'd be so easy for anyone else to cover up. But when it comes to me,
Right.
it's like the red-haired kid, and then they instantly know who it is.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check packages in my mail. I'll be right back. Hold on.
And now we have the one-on-one session. Hello, Landon, the editor. But he's still on the phone. He just hears it. It'd be crazy. Oh, yes. Silence. This silence. He's gonna hear this, be like, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know about frats. I'd try one. I'd take a sip of a frat. Yeah.
Okay, alright. I mean, yeah, as long as you know one person, then it's kind of easy to socialize.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll for sure go for some.
I feel like all our friends, though, are very, I don't know what the word is, like, inclusive. Like, they stick to us. We just, like, me included, we just stick to our people in our friend group. I don't think we're very, like, I'm gonna go talk to that person. I don't think none of us do that. Except for, like, Ryder. Ryder will do that. Ryder will, like, make friends with, like, a crack addict on the side of, like, the LA streets, but, like...
You don't have to be, like, best friends with them. Just, like, just get to know a few more people, see if they have cool things. Like, you never know. You can meet, like, somebody else who's interested in film or theater or...
Yeah, I don't know if I want to meet those people.
I understand, actually.
I'm scared about my roommate, dude. Whoever I get as a roommate, it's gonna be...
You're not gonna search for it on Instagram or whatever, the fancy apps you like to use, and search for...
Fancy these fangled new apps you kids got. What do you mean?
Like, that's how people that I know look for roommates. They look online.
Like, don't people use Craigslist? Isn't that a thing?
Now you're talking about old, but
I know, but no, or like, I don't know. I haven't done it. Do people do that?
Yeah, people do that.
Okay, then yeah, it's not old. Then if someone actually does it.
Before. Do you have their email that you can start messaging them?
I don't have whose email. I don't have anyone's email.
Do you have your roommate? Do you have your roommate assigned to you?
No, I don't even know what school I'm getting into yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know till like March or February, I don't think.
You nervous?
For that. To know if I got some Dorcas or not as my roommate.
Dorcas.
I don't want a Nick situation where I get like not Nick as the horrible roommate, but Nick had a horrible roommate.
Yeah. You would explain that to me, and I'd be like, "Damn, I would just move out." And Robert said the same thing. Well, he's like, no, he's actually a chill guy. They only talked like 3 times, I think.
Like, he was not a chill guy, that guy. But no, Nick just like that was partially why Nick failed, is because he didn't go to school and he didn't go to his classes because he didn't want to go home and see his roommate's ding dong sticking out.
Yeah.
But
probably would have complained at that point, but
yeah,
Nick's kind of shy like that.
He waited too long to complain, but whatever. Anyways, I have a question for you. Everyone wants to know it. It's the hottest question of the channel. Everyone wants to know: Are you, Tim Pontes, a robot or not?
I don't know where that came from. Like, I legitimately don't.
Denial.
Like, I don't understand at all. I actually don't understand it.
Well, are you?
Utter confusion. I think you could see it.
There's evidence pointing towards the fact that you are indeed an android.
Okay, let's hear the evidence.
Huh?
Let's hear the evidence.
Okay, well, for one, you seem to have in every instance of me either seeing you or recording you, you have this stare where you're not looking at me, you're looking through me. It's like you're downloading data into your database. You're scanning me up and down. you're getting data so you can make your plans.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
It would make anyone uncomfortable, I think, if you're being like just like beamed at while in conversation,
and then add in commentary.
See, that's something
you're always the one talking, so I'm always going to look towards you.
Yeah, but there's like such thing as too much eye contact. There's such thing as like I think you stare.
Would you rather me look at your fingers?
I would rather you just like, I don't know, like break the.
If you're talking, I'm gonna look at you.
I know, but like break the contact a little bit, like blink. But I've never seen you blink. Just blink. And then I'll know that this is not
That's actually pretty funny.
an alien that I'm talking to. I don't know. There's evidence pointing. I've heard him say. I've heard him say. He's like, guys, I just need some batteries, and we're like, what's it for? And he won't say. He's like, I just need them. I just need some batteries right now, or I'm feeling a little sleepy. Can we go to 7-Eleven and get some double A's? I'm feeling a little sleepy.
7-Eleven runs are great. I love the coffee there because it's cheap. It's much of life. You don't like 7-Eleven?
Denial.
If you think about it, people are kind of like robots.
They're in fact.
Like, think about it.
Okay, explain.
Your brain is basically a computer.
Yeah. Okay.
And therefore, you're a robot. Animatronic. Same thing. Just biological.
We're made of meat and not metal, I guess. That's the biggest factor that differentiates us. Tim, tell me this. If I pour a glass of water on you, are you gonna start short circuiting, and am I have to?
No, I'm not the Witch of Oz.
She lights on fire and melts. She doesn't short circuit. There's no robots in Wizard of Oz. Actually, there's the Tin Man, but that's like barely. That's barely a robot.
I think that was a thing in elementary school when I first arrived. These girls, actually, one of them was one of Robert's flings. In elementary school, that sounds so weird.
His elementary school fling.
He liked her.
I feel like a fling entails more than just they liked each other, because that's elementary school.
It was pretty much they just liked each other. Yeah, I think everyone, you know that point where people were like, "Oh, you guys should like hang out more." Oh my gosh, it was kind of like that for them.
Yeah, totally.
But her joke was, "Oh, like tin can, like a tin can." But I didn't really get it.
That's fucking stupid. Right? You didn't get it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get the pun? Did you understand it at least? Did you just not find it funny? It's not funny.
Just like, what's a can? Like, what do you?
What's a can? Not in my database yet. What is a can? What do you? You didn't know what it meant?
Well, I didn't. I was just confused more. That's all.
You ruined that girl's day by she was trying to make a joke and make small talk to you, and you went, "What's that? I don't get it." Are you like this all the time? No. There's been multiple times. You did it to Caleb too. Do you remember what you said to Caleb?
No.
This one's worse. We were because you said it and it was evil and everyone acknowledged it. No, you we were at like a school, and Caleb was like trying to fit through the side of the fence, and it's like the most narrow fence, and no one could fit through it, and Caleb was just like, "Let me try," and then you were like, "Well, he's not gonna fit through it." That's so. You said that. That's so. We have video proof. It was
I actually want to see this video.
It was so mean. If I can find it, I'll find it. But it's a video, and in the background, you just hear you go, "He's not gonna fit." And it's just so blunt. Like, you and Robert both do that. There's like where there's no joke, you'll just say it to yourself in like the most like there's no like, guys, like listen to this. Yeah, no, you guys will just say it to yourself. You'll just be sitting there and you'll be like, "Well, that's why you're fat," and like there's no like joking tone to it at all.
That's just how we speak to each other. I don't know. We just point things out bluntly.
But do you see the problem?
Yeah, probably towards friends it's probably a little mean.
Or strangers. like me and Caleb, who you barely knew.
We were just talking about earlier how you always be like, point out people like, "Oh, look, they look funny." It's like the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't go up to them and do it. I don't go up to a guy and
I didn't go up to Caleb and do it.
He was right there. It was a whole conversation. He's like inches away. And with mine, you asked a direct question to me. That's as close up as you can get with that.
Okay. That's fair. I was genuinely asking though.
What if he could fit?
No, for yours. For
Oh, if I
Caleb,
was
so it's probably just commentary to Robert. I don't know.
you know who you and Robert are? You're those old Muppets that sit up in the
Yeah.
auditorium and yell at people.
Yeah, pretty much.
You two are those guys perfectly. Well, we've talked for almost an hour. We've covered a lot of ground. Is there anything you wanted to bring up? Is there anything we didn't get to yet that you wanted to say?
I don't know. Like, I guess let's do this again. Like now that I know Landon, I actually never got to my other story. That's okay.
Whoa, tell
I
it.
feel like we
What's your?
should hang out more.
We should. You should hang out with the whole group. We've been doing some fun stuff.
Well, I don't know what's happening because
You don't. Yeah, so use it.
Oh, just text me.
Oh my god, I have to go out of my way to individually text you like I'm your manager or something and go 12 o'clock,
I mean,
this a date.
Usually Robert does it, but I guess he hasn't recently. But
What was your story? You said you had a story. What'd you want to tell?
so I said I know how you feel when it's like, oh, everyone thinks I'm the loser or whatever. So
I never said that. Where did that come from?
it
What?
sounded like that.
When?
Earlier when you're like, yeah,
What?
it's the ginger kid on the Yelp reviews.
No, that's not where I was going with that
I
at
can relate.
all. I was
Nothing like that.
You filled in that blank by yourself. You came up with that entirely on your own. No.
What was your thing?
It was because I'm easy to spot. Like, there's no hiding in, like, public or, like, when, like, I'm easy to rat out because there's, like, a defining feature. Like, if I was blonde, if I looked like you, it was just, like, an average Joe. There's no, like that guy there. Like, if there was a mugshot of me, you'd find me in seconds because I'm, like, this weird Edgar Allan Poe Irish hybrid. And you'd instantly know who it is.
Oh, I thought you meant it in the context of since you're a relatively new employee, you make a lot of mistakes.
No.
So people would comment on Yelp, and then it'd be kind of all on you.
No, you filled that in entirely on your own. It's because you're a loser, right?
No, I said because you must have given the impression.
No.
That you were.
I don't care if an old fart that comes into my work thinks I'm a loser or not. I just care if, like, do they know
Landon, I don't think you're a loser.
Well, you seemed it.
No, just by how you described it. You described it like being like, oh, I'm always blamed for stuff.
No,
That's how
I
I
do.
felt.
I have. Okay, that is another thing though. I do get blamed for shit all the time. Not at work,
I think
but
you do.
not.
I think you do a lot. I've seen it. Like people will be like, oh, fucking Landon, and I'd be like, damn, this guy's getting some heat.
Okay, yeah, no, stuff like that. But I mean, like, in high school and, like, elementary school primarily, it would be, like, everyone would be doing something, and then I'd chime in, and then I'd be the one that gets, like, in trouble for it, because, like...
Yeah.
No, and then that's when this is, okay, good example of the bluntness of you and Robert. I said that exact thing one time. I was like, I always get pointed out in the group, and Robert was like, it's because you're small and weak. I was just like, okay, damn. No one's even like looking at you. We weren't even like including you in this.
Think about it from Robert's point of view. All right, I've known Robert for a while, so let's just pull this back. Okay.
Okay.
So one. If you weren't small and weak, if you were big and strong, you'd be okay. Those comments wouldn't be there.
Yeah. Okay.
He's basically telling you to get swole.
I don't care what Robert thinks. I don't want like buff advice from Robert Collette. If I'm gonna go to anyone,
He also meant it as a joke, though.
You guys are bad at conveying that. This is the robot part coming out. You guys don't have like inflection in your voice. It's just like this one tone that just travels.
It's funnier. It's funnier for us when we're talking.
Okay, but
anyway, back to how I can now no longer relate to what you felt, but I guess what I thought you felt.
Okay, yeah. What did you feel?
So I worked at Taco Bell my junior year, and it was one of the early weeks, right? So you know how they have those packages of lettuce or whatever?
Yeah.
So essentially, someone had told me, Tim, go into the back and grab, 3 bags worth of lettuce. And in my mind, I was like, okay, easy. Because I always see those metal containers. You know what I'm talking about? The metal ones where you put the food in and you just kind of plop it out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about those. You obviously know because you're in the service industry or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So I had gone to the back and I grabbed 3 of those lettuce bags, opened them up, and then threw them inside a plastic tub that the bags were supposed, like the bags themselves were supposed to go into. So I came
a
in there
disposal,
with
yeah.
3 bags worth of lettuce, and they're like, "What the fuck, Tim? This is no longer edible."
He just wasted them all.
Yeah, and she was like, "I've never seen someone be so stupid as to pour them out into the plastic tub."
I mean, I guess I would do that.
I took it very literally.
I guess
took it very literally.
Yeah, I guess I would do that too if it was right there, because I'd be like, well, they're gonna put the thing next to the other thing
Right.
that it's needed for. But I get it in both ways. I get it from both sides of
Yeah, see,
There's
that's
a 50.
That's how I
there's a
thought you would.
50% chance I was so stupid at fucking. I did salad, like the pantry job when I first started working where
Yeah.
I work, and I was horrible at that, and I don't miss that a single day, and I was horrible. I just like it was because it was also my first job, so I was just like I didn't know where anything was or how anything worked or what 86 or whatever meant, and like no 87, fuck, what 87 meant, and like is it 87? Oh god, no, it's 86. It's 86.
Regardless,
Anyways.
I kind of know how you feel of being like, oh shit, I just fucked up, and I just do like continuous fuck ups, basically.
I did.
Yeah,
I
know-
did
kinda know how I
accidentally almost pour soap in a guy's water one time, but it wasn't my fault. It was because the dish pit did not clean the water cup
Yeah.
well, so it was
But
not my fault.
Sometimes that happens though. Like sometimes you'll be doing something, you fuck up once, and then it just kind of snowballs from there. You fuck up again, you're like, fuck. And you just-
Yeah, you're stressed
Keep
out. That's
fucking
how my driving test was.
Yeah.
Like I fucked up the first time, and then I was stressed, and then I fucked up a second time right after that. So, yeah.
yeah, I get how you feel about that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Everyone makes mistakes. Such is life. But
Yeah.
I guess we can wrap it up there. We've talked for
Yeah.
about an hour. This was we've had a good little. We've learned a
I don't even
lot.
know what we talked about.
We learned about your paranoia of your generation. We've learned about your lack
some scary shit
your
going
lack
on.
of empathy. We've learned about
We should take an EQ test.
a what test?
An EQ test?
Wait, an IQ
It's like
test?
emotional intelligence. No,
Oh,
no, it's like
EQ.
emotional intelligence.
We should do that. That would be funny. But yeah, thank you for joining me, Tim. Next podcast is the big group one. Ooh, are you gonna be there?
Oh, sure. Just to text me
Awesome.
on iMessage.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining me, Tim.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Yep.